Okay, this is the last time I'm going to have a go at explaining this, but this time I think I've got it right. So, this is another attempt at my secret room in the Syndicate project, Syndicave. So this is from the world download from episode 240. This time we've got it so that it fits in here. No space used up here at all. All of this space is available. Nothing needed to be taken up at all. You come out and it locks the door again. This area over here stays untouched. Well, I say that, not quite. In order to make it fit, I did have to push everything here back one block. And the reason for that is this little fella there. Just couldn't quite get that bit to fit in without moving everything back and just having that one extra square of space. If I moved it this way, the steps had to go here instead, and that looked awkward. So instead I've pushed everything back one square. So how does this work? Well, rather than change it on here, what I shall do is I'll load it up in this world and show it you stripped out to just the basics. So that's what needs to go on underground in order to make the mechanism work. Can't take credit for the original mechanism. It's a simplified version of a 3x3 door which was on YouTube, which I've stripped out all the bits and the extra timing things which worked around this basic 1x2 mechanism in the middle. So now all it does is shove up 2 blocks there, and then when you trigger it again, pulls them down again. Okay, so how does it work? That's a good question. Let's first of all get rid of these extra blocks which aren't needed. They're not part of the mechanism at all. So it leaves it literally just as the basics that's there. First of all, the easy bit. That block there has the pressure pad on it, and that activates the redstone underneath, which carries the signal round here with a repeater to the block which serves as the input to this mechanism. So any signal that comes into this block here opens or closes the door. So that's all you need to know to trigger it. So also I'd put in a switch at the back of the room there, which also comes down to trigger the door. So you could close it from the inside or the outside. This could be put anywhere. You could run this redstone to any corner you like, any side you like, and just put the button on there to activate it. So to build it, you start off with this block here. I've even copied, I think, the original wool colours that we used to colour code the circuits on this that's in the video. I'll include a link to the original video in the description as well. He builds this more step by step, so you can follow that. So you start off with this one there, put a lamp on the side of it, put a repeater heading this way on one tick into another block. Off that block you put redstone on that square there, and a repeater that goes that way back onto the first block, but now onto 4 ticks, onto the most ticks it'll do. You also have a repeater going this way on no ticks. That block is not needed. Let me just check. No, that block's not needed. That's the one from underneath the pressure plate there, so it's nothing to do with this circuit. It's only there for the purpose of that pressure plate. So this block there comes in. This has a lamp here which is disabled and turned off by the signal coming into it, and that has a soil there with a piston underneath it. That piston gets activated and pushes this up. The sand acts as a toggle switch which gets a constant signal from over here from the lever being on. So this lever is there just to provide a constant signal into there. So when the sand gets pushed up, this activates this one, which activates the piston there. So when that is on, this piston goes up, pushes the sand up, that then pushes that block up. The other bit of the circuit is the blue. So the blue comes round from somewhere. I can't even think where the blue circuit starts now. Does it start from this one? Yep, I think it starts from this one. So at the same time as that lamp comes on, it activates that block there and also pushes this one up. That one activates that one, which activates there. This then comes into here with maximum delay into this blue block there, which comes into here, which also has 4 ticks of delay into that block, which activates that lamp there goes off when that signal comes in, which turns this lamp on, which activates that block there, which is important. If that block's not there, that's actually part of the circuit to make it work. And it also comes around here. These ones need to be on 2 ticks, the first tick of delay. So from there, just 1 tick, and same on that one, just 1 tick past there. And the blue block there, which passes into this redstone there, which goes that way. Again, another one on 1 tick into the... Get out of my way. Ah, it's the glass. Into there. And this redstone there, which picks up the signal from that side, moves it around here with 1 tick of delay on that one, with a spot of redstone to activate the piston. Okay, I've done my best to explain what all the settings are and where they are. I'm trying to work out what the actual timing is for this and which bit activates in what. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to defer to the guy that actually designed it. But what you get at the end of it is when it activates the first time. Oh, I've destroyed this bit down there. Let me just put that one back up a second. Oops. Won't do anything without any redstone there, of course. So when we first do that, do that again. So on the first tick, it pushes that up once, it then moves down, then that piston fires, then that fires again and pushes everything up too. When it goes down, the timing is different. It now pulls down the first one, gets pulled to the side, then this one gets pushed up once, then again. Oh, I missed mentioning that. There's actually 2 pistons down there. Sorry, yeah, there's 2 pistons in the middle. This second piston is what gets activated on the pull down stroke to pull the block up from too high. Okay, that's it. That's how you build it. Then it's just a case of filling all the space that you don't need empty. Put the floor back, put the chests back, put everything else back that you need. And you are back to having this. Which I've just broken because there you go, sorts itself out. That's one of the good things I like about this mechanism, is that sometimes it does get slightly out of step, but just trigger it again, it tends to work fine again afterwards. So if you go in there with it open, you can see this was the other button that I showed you at the back, which can also toggle it from a distance. There we go, that's it. Leaves you loads of space in here to do something nice and creative with. Leaves the wheat farm completely accessible through there, and most importantly, compared to most of the designs I've seen people sharing, it leaves this wall completely flat with no sign of pistons, levers or anything else. This can be more hidden. This could be put somewhere completely different and run the redstone to it equally. It doesn't have to be put here. This is just a simple way so you can walk in quickly. So that's it. That's what I've got in here. See what you like. Put some of my artwork in the art pack, but there you go, that's it. Bye for now.